Hello, guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker, episode number 339 here, or podcast 201 at beautiful Kossuth Road Studios. My name is Todd. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we have Price is Right. We have Mail Time. We answer all your questions that you guys sent in. Actually, I don't think we're going to get to all of them, Josh. You've got several pages of them there.
I am just sorting through.
We have a couple custom corners that were sent in. We have the topic to talk about, as well as possibly, if there's time, a speed round. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Oh, and we also have a top 10 that we'll show you later on in the show as well. So, guys, don't go anywhere. The show starts in about 20 seconds.
Available on iTunes and anywhere you get your better podcasts. This is Behind the Bunker's weekly paintball podcast. Tonight's show is brought to you by Empire Paintball, Max Tact, Planet Eclipse, Modern Combat Sports, Tippmann and GI Sports, Air Ups Paintball Bunkers, Enola Gay Smoke Grenades, DLX, SP, and Gone, Flag Raiders Paintball. If you want to join the conversation, post your comments and we might read them on the show. Now let's get this nonsense started. Here's your host, Todd Ansich.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Behind the Bunker. My name is Todd Ansich. Thank you for joining us. As I say, we have lots of great stuff on the show tonight. We also have who's with me tonight? I have Josh Zuby-Zabrickus.
Yes. Gotcha. You thought I was going to do the Dustin, didn't you? There's no here.
Do you like your new moniker? Josh Zuby-Zabrickus is a beard model.
Well, he's a bread model.
I did. It's a bread model. I'll have to fix that. Joe Kimson.
Tell me, Todd, what is a bread model?
They model loaves of bread.
That's right.
You have to have a nice
see
hand.
that error right about... Oh, that's gone.
You hold a grilled cheese like this, and you're showing off the bread.
But that's grilled
right.
cheese. That's not bread.
Well, bread.
And Joe Kimson from Flaggers Paintball.
As long as
Hello
it's a
and
marble
welcome.
rye, I guess.
And Gavin Sharma from Terra Tech Industries.
Hello there. I'm Garvin.
And in our production booth, we have Matt the Crypt still pushing buttons.
I'm here somewhere.
Gavin's watching. Hello, Gavin.
Gavin, that could be you. But it is not. It's Sebastian Meunier.
No, it's Seb watching and
Seb.
Gavin.
Seb,
Gavin.
talking to your mic.
Oh, why would I do that?
It's not his regular recording mic, so
I-
he's like a little...
I'm thrown off. Yeah.
Seb, you are Sound Meunier, our sound engineer, as you can see.
Seb.
Yes. Well,
It's
yeah.
starting to be a train
How
wreck
did-
already. We haven't
How
even
did you
gotten out of...
spell engineer right, but you screwed up beard?
No, you're bread. You're a bread model.
I'm confused. I thought it was a hen model.
He has nice buns. I don't know.
Because
I'm going to change my Facebook status right now.
I could swear.
Model.
Good job, bread model.
I could swear I saw Zuby walking downtown Quebec City with 2 oven mints on, going like this.
Well, actually, truth be told, I do a lot of watch work, so I only actually wear my oven mitt on my right hand. I actually had an oven mitt on both hands because I just went through a bout with chicken pox.
Oh.
Didn't want to scratch his stuff.
See, show's already derailed, folks.
has.
Go eat popcorn.
Yes. So lots to get to on the show tonight. Josh, did you get a chance to look through any of those mail time questions? We'll probably get to those in a few minutes.
I did.
Before we do that, guys, tonight, Matt, you can come over here. What would you do if you were given $1 million to spend on promoting the sport of paintball? So not for yourself, but for promoting the sport of paintball.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
We did briefly, but we gave an opportunity for everyone that was watching to give their comments. Paintball extravaganza, guys. Book off your February. Make sure you head to Washington. Gavin posted this up today, and I was going to ask him about it in the show, but do you guys recognize this picture?
No.
That's
I do.
the old
From the old studio, yes.
This was posted on the Paintball Show's Facebook page as a several-year reminder. It says, rounding off, this was their post of February 15 or October 15, 2013. It says, rounding off today's proofing session is Behind the Bunker, a 30-minute show jam-packed with news, reviews, and paintball chats from our friends in Canada. That's when we used to be on TV. Pretty cool, eh? I don't know where you would find those old episodes. Maybe one of these days I'll put it up on YouTube so you guys can check it out. NXL, Sebastian.
You have a belt.
Oh, yeah.
NXL 2017. That's happening November 2nd to
like
the 5th.
17 days. I saw a thing on Facebook, on the NXL Facebook.
Go
I've been
page.
Sports.
practicing like crazy, too,
That's
actually.
a great hashtag. I am a fan of B. Youngs.
Be a fan.
Be fan.
Be fan.
Nice. I'm sure she's appreciating that.
You think she's getting
I
all
wanna-
these notifications about
I want to
hashtags
get
about
on.
her?
I want to
And
get
she's
on
going,
the fan
why are
wagon.
people hashtagging?
What is a fan wagon?
Fan wagon. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here, something that you guys perk you back up. Did you guys see this?
What?
The Walter PPK M2 paintball pistol.
What caliber?
This is a .43 caliber. It is from Modern Combat Sports or Modern Combat Sports. It says the real action marker Walter PPQ M2 T4E paintball pistol is a .43 caliber. It is the latest generator of a high-end training and marking system used by law enforcement as well as the military for training purposes. You can purchase these now. Anyone want to take a wager on what this is worth?
$400.
If it's any more than my actual Walther, I'm going to get really angry.
If it said barbecue, I'd buy it.
I have an
It
Uncle
says
Walther.
PPQ.
Oh, it's Uncle Walter.
This is selling for
that's the James Bond gun.
$179 US.
Wow, that's decent.
Oh,
We should have put it on Prices Right tonight.
Oh, sorry, what's the caliber?
.43.
4-3.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
would you play and use that at a paintball event, like a big game?
If I was allowed to.
Yeah, be kind of cool, right?
I wouldn't mind shooting somebody from 5 feet away. And
Callista
Did not
says,
break.
Wow.
Callista or Callista or
Khaleesi.
whatever, the girl from California
Cali.
says there's a 68 caliber one coming too.
I hope it says barbecue.
I
Nice.
believe that when we shits. Oh, never mind.
Now, Rampage Richie Santos says $373. But I say pumpkin. Matt, let's show them this. I just noticed this when I sat down for the show, so I stole it off of Facebook.
That's
this is
pretty
from
nice.
Rampage Richie Santos.
That's pretty nice. I think we should have a contest, and I have some swag that Todd will
That is
build.
fancy.
So we will have a contest because Halloween is coming up. Or are we allowed to say Halloween? Or do we have to say Orange Festival or something so we don't offend
the night of
anybody?
treats.
The night of treats. So we're going to give away one Super Game East patch, an OXCC headband, a Prestige lanyard, and a OXCC barrel bag, as well as
Joe's
behind
phone.
my phone. That's jam packed with goodness, and a behind the bunker Velcro patch.
Very cool.
For the
As well
coolest,
as,
best
I'm going to
pumpkin.
throw in this too. One of these.
No, those are
Wow.
awesome.
Face patches.
Face patches. So we want to see your carved behind the bunker pumpkin
Or gourd.
or gourd.
We will also accept a gourd.
gourd.
Such a weird name.
Gourd.
Such
You know
a weird
what's
word.
you know what's even funnier about that is I just watched the Monty Python movie last night.
Did you?
Where he's walking around with the gourd.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Halloween, Revolution is coming. OXCC. Make sure you head on over October 28th for their big game there. Also, if you want some more Halloween fright, the zombie game presented by Crew Paintball. As you can see, lots of great stuff there. So check that out. That's on October 29th as well. Speaking of something that's pretty scary, what about this?
Look at that flame drop forward. Braden Raymond was out playing paintball yesterday, and he showed me his modified autococker that he was
I didn't know where he was going with that.
What did you? He showed me his thing. He showed me his flame drop forward. He was pretty happy with that. Look at his tank. Everything's shiny. Ready
That's what
to
I'm
go.
going to call my. I'm going to call mine the flame drop forward.
You call it whatever you
You're
want.
speaking French tonight there, Joe.
Joe.
Yeah. So, you know what? That inspires me to do something as well as this next post to bring back Custom Corner. Next week, we're going to ask you guys for your custom gear picks, so get ready
Yeah.
to post them up.
Custom
Much like
Know that board.
Tyler Pfeiffer keeps sending us new stuff that he keeps doing. Much like this one, I'll do a little zoom in. Very cool.
Huh.
From Das Super Game?
I like what he does. I just worry that his shoes are untied. And then
I think
It
that's
was
the
the
There's
style.
no
style.
laces.
that is the style at the time. I used to tie an onion on my belt actually as well.
Garlic.
So there's another one, him. And then here we go. This was sent in to us by Midget Angler.
Looks like candies.
She says, look what I found at the Salvation Army store. 2 bags of old, slimy, gross paintballs. What a steal. Guess how much they were selling for, ladies and gentlemen?
$2?
And 99 cents a bag.
Wow.
What could possibly
That's
go
pretty
wrong?
good.
Yes. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, would you like to play on a paintball team?
Yeah.
2018 team tryouts are being held for D3
It's
through
overrated.
down to beginner team, guys. If you want to play OPL
Teamwork's
Paintball
overrated.
NXL and you're in the Ontario range, head
Yeah.
on over to Flagger's Paintball.
Okay.
That happens on October the 28th.
No one
I'll
told
be
me.
there.
We're
When
going
is
to call
that?
it a Halloween tryout.
In,
How's
hon- in honor of Seb, we should change the name of the cage to La Cage.
that? Le Cage.
Le
You know
Cage
what?
the Follies.
He can
I
drive
like-
his
That's for
Le Car to
tryouts
the Le
at
Cage.
La Cage.
I like the way you think, sir.
Or
Oh,
La Cages.
you traded in your Le Car for a LeBaron to drive to Le
Actually,
Cage.
I sold my LeBaron to buy this.
To
fancy
LeBron?
Bought a
LA
Lacoste,
shirt.
he bought a Lacoste shirt.
This is an LA shirt for Calista. Calista.
Khaleesi.
She's gonna get so mad.
Is
at
that
me.
Los
Girl from
Angeles?
California.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Also, Wildlands MagFed Big Game happening
Look at that beard, eh?
Look at that.
November
Man.
4th.
Looks like a real bread expert.
Saturday, November the 4th.
Look at the bread on
The
him.
bread, that's
He's a
the
bread
bread.
operator.
You know what? Screw you. I'm not changing it anymore. I'm going to leave it as bread model. Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's what I was doing on Facebook. Oops.
Patches, guys.
Changed my
We are going to give away 3 patches, or we're going to give away patches to 3 people from tonight's show. All you have to do is hit that share button, and we're going to draw from that.
Share.
These patches are provided to us by Stodry, or if
And-
you want to find them a little easier, go to mypaintballpatches.com and check those out.
And they're fresh.
They're super fresh. They smell like fresh patches.
That's what
Now, we
Patch.
I brought in 4 picks for you guys to choose tonight. This is this week's draw from the My Paintball Patches. I got Vanna White beside me here. She's also a beard or bread expert.
This is how I hold the bread when I model it.
I would pay to see Zuby making it rain in slow motion.
I swear to God, if I could go in the other room and bring a loaf of bread out right now to have you hold it, I would.
Only if it's a marble rye.
So you guys need to help me choose between 4 items. This is the video that I showed you guys earlier before the show of Matthew Cassidy. Okay, so this is one. Here is another one. This is from Mike Morris. This one here is Thomas McCormick.
That is epic.
One-hand
I like that.
gadding.
With,
And then this is Eric McCormick.
wow.
Or Aaron's McCormick, I'm sorry.
I like the other with the group shot.
I like the tape on the hopper.
I like them all.
I like that one.
I like that one.
You like that one
That
then?
has some character.
There's a lot of beard.
Look at that beard.
There's a lot of bread in that
And there's a
picture.
look female
at
in the
that
middle.
beard.
Although I like the one-handed shoot stick.
Got a girl.
I do, beside a guy with a bread.
Got a girl and a bread in the same picture. This is
All right, so Mike,
outstanding.
you win.
Yay!
And he did that by just simply posting a pic of themselves on the
Winner, Ganya.
on the event on the Stodry page there. We're gonna, you know what? If I would like to get that posted up,
Gavin
if someone
said
could
number
pin
3.
that would be great. Gavin's not in studio, so his
his
vote
vote
has
is
been null and void there.
I've been licking your mic all night, Gavin.
Ew.
That's what you get for having mono, Gavin.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You were coughing on it a while ago too, weren't you?
The germaphobe in me is so unhappy right now. Oh, my God.
Very good. What other business do we have to attend to here? That is it for now. Now, one other thing I want to tell you about. We have mail time that's going to come up in just a second. But before we do that, this was something that was sent in. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you had your hand up.
Yeah.
This was something that was sent in before, and Seb, you'll probably have to help me through on this.
Look at that.
So David Veldoff sent in a question. He said, "What has been thus far your favorite middle bunker?" And this was prefaced because we were talking about how we hated the wall bunker. So there's the traditional X from X-Ball.
Yes.
There's the old pyramid.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
There's the Millennium.
I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like that one.
I think that's
awesome.
cool.
I remember Ali Lang running, ripping, painting lines through these things.
I remember a guy on Dynasty doing that too.
And then Josh's car wash.
Wow.
What's
Actually, unfortunately, I can't really talk much about this, but Brent Davis sent me some pictures of something he's working on. And man,
Is it my
looks-
APC? No.
He might have made one with my initial.
A 7.
Oh.
Actually, it's Seb, and it's epic.
Nice.
Sorry, Brent.
And you got
I-
3 mini
I could
S's
not-
along with it,
there's
too,
no
in case he
NDA
wants to
sign,
pluralize it.
I'm going to say that my favorite is not the X, but the A. The Race 2, the half of the X. So if you look at the traditional X and you take off the 2 flares on the top, and the A was just the bottom half, so it still had the cutout on the bottom, and it was just enough that you could survive behind momentarily on the field, but not that you could stay there and mess up the whole gameplay. But that'd be my favorite. Josh, do you like the Millennium, Joe? That was what you had said?
I like the Millennium. I never had an opportunity to play it, but I would,
thing that I don't like the kookiness about it is how they assemble together. See this little strip here? I don't know how that stays up.
Oh, I thought that was one whole inflatable bunker.
Some odd things happened when it got overly windy.
Yes. What do you think, Josh? You didn't specify, and I know there's no plastic pictures of hyperball
There's
tubes
no
here.
hyperball, so
I want a hyperball rocket.
By default, I go to the Millennial M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like the Millennial M wins tonight's topic.
But it was
for a
not
question
made
from
by
David
Brent.
Reldup.
I can't believe that something Speedball won on here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, crazy.
Way times have changed.
And we
Sam.
had Joe and Zuby engaged
We
in
got
this.
buy-in, yes.
Worlds are colliding. You're killing independent.
Well, we have to. I think we have to look at it
player.
as a way that we can promote paintball as an as a whole, not just recreational paintball that really matters.
So
but
coming up in a minute, we're going to have Joe show his pictures
Stuff?
in MagFed Minute. But before we do that, let's head on over to... And Gavin is not here, so
I've
who's
got all the
doing
mail time right here.
That's
New
deafening.
intro for this segment.
Gavin doesn't get that
Gavin's
anymore.
not here. I'm here.
And Gavin doesn't get that mail time anymore. That I just deleted and put into my trash.
And there's quality questions that have been
Lies.
spell checked
It's
and
all
vetted
lies.
by myself. It's weird. All right, so the first question up is from KCCO_LBC. Is there a difference between 12-gram brands when it comes to playing stock class?
Like 12-gram cylinders.
Yeah, like you can get the Copperhead ones, the Crossman ones.
I think they're probably all the same. They're probably all manufactured in the same facility. Back in the olden days when that's the only way we were able to power our paintball markers, you had a whole lot less problems with lubrication because each little 12-gram powerlet, yes, there's a ding, had a little bit of lube in it. So immediately once it was punctured, your whole inside of your marker and the whole valve system was lubricated with a little bit of oil.
There is something to your statement
It
here.
is something. Like, guys, if you think about your
We should start lubricating our HPA tanks.
yes, we should fill them with diesel fuel.
They tend to
Interestingly
explode when we do that.
enough, that was actually Matt the Crip's first job when he got into paintball, was
Yep.
putting that little drop of lube in there, which is how he automatically, by default, became an AGD fan.
Big Mag Fag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More Seinfeld talk, please.
No, I don't want to talk about Seinfeld.
Did
Oh,
you
speaking
cover
of
that?
Seinfeld, did you write your Mensa test?
I did.
Yeah.
But the Penske file kept me really busy this week.
Well, no, I saw Dusty crawl through your bedroom window, so I thought maybe he was helping you write the test or something.
It's a secret.
He was doing something else. All right, let's keep her going here.
Okay.
This is from Bobby. What do you think is the next big evolution in paintball?
OLED boards.
Equipment. How about in field events?
Well, let's talk equipment first. Field events, I think you're going to get more mag-fed games because that seems to be the trend, and nobody seems to have an original idea anymore. So mag-fed, everybody's grasping as a field owner, more mag-fed, and also the customers or the mag-fed players are very vocal right now because that's a growing trend right now. I don't. What other genres, Joe, are you hearing coming out?
I think you're seeing a lot of mag-fed. I think the days of a guy coming out and needing to buy a case of paint and shoot it for a day of play has long gone. And I've never been a supporter of the case price anyway because it just brings guys out and they just start shooting everybody up. So
Trigger happy.
So if you come out with a mag-fed gunner, you come out with a pump, or you come out with your marker and you get a bag of 500, you make it last, I think you can have just as much fun.
Yeah.
Another great answer by Joe.
Thank you, Seb.
I fully concur with you.
I would like to know if playing MagFed actually makes a difference, because I used to go and play on weekends, like Saturday and Sundays, with either pump or hopper fed, and I go on MagFed now, and every single time I buy 500.
Yeah, I always get a bag of 500.
So people say they shoot less paint, but I don't get it because I buy the same amount of paint every time I go.
There's something about MagFed, and I'm gonna kind of go on a tangent about photography on the side.
Milo and Parker were meg-fed.
They were meg-fed.
Meg-fed, yes.
Meg-fed.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like the people shooting the digital cameras versus the old film. With the old film cameras, you had to really pick your shots because you had, at best, 32 exposure in your roll.
You had to know what you were doing.
You could get a 36.
Or 36, sorry. So, same thing with, like, as much as I do like OLED boards and stuff, if you're making it rain, painting a nice lane at 14, 16 rounds a second, I don't know. Where do you, pick your shot. Just,
yeah.
What are you thinking, Matt?
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're the guy ramping on the field all day, Matt.
No, Matt.
Yeah, with my
I've seen you
auto-mag.
play, yeah. Ramping 22 rounds
Maybe
a second.
bouncing, but
Khaleesi says lots of LARPing.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. Shizamanizzle says different theme games with epic props.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a resurgence in guys dressing up and getting more into it. Like, I guess it's really not much of a stretch from LARPing, but also, think of when guys and girls go to Comic-Con, they get dressed up and in cosplay. How like I said before, how far away is dressing up for paintball and getting in your camouflage, and with all the new TV shows like Navy SEALs, The Brave, whatever. Guys and girls want to be that. This goes back to the early days of paintball, where you used your imagination and you were creeping about the forests and jungles of Southeast Asia.
I think for me, living in the age that we are and been through a lot of games, Joe and I have traveled to a lot of other games. We've been to our own. We've had promoters come to our field and do their own interpretation. One of the things I'm tired of is same old, same old. Like, you can dress up the same missions with different verbiage, but essentially you're still taking something from here to there. I liked the technical aspect of it, where you have electronic things, whether you have to find a GPS coordinate or whether you have to find a Wi-Fi signal to power a camera that source that, and then find out where that camera is shooting so that you can go turn it off for points. Like, bringing that technical aspect, I love the Empire Goggle, the HUD system. I think that's a great stepping stone to something that could be cool, letting you know where your teammates are, where your adversaries are, and being able to communicate with them. I think that's where you're going to see the excitement in paintball. Certainly for me, I'm looking forward to some of that. I mean, the game is fun, but if you can get some of that cool stuff into it,
like Gavin
you
said,
don't like that?
I do. Gavin
Just
said,
got a stark look on his face.
Gavin said, "Water Wars. We are moving buckets of water because water was like the new gold,
And boxes of pretzels.
because they make me thirsty." But let's move
Wow,
on to talk
Joe,
about
high
paintball.
five,
Yeah.
high five.
Is that a Seinfeld reference?
Yeah, he was. He totally.
Wow.
You're on fire tonight,
No
Joe.
kidding.
Joe.
Was that an accident or on purpose?
No, he knew exactly what he
Never
was
It's
saying.
on purpose. I know my
You know what the
stuff.
nice thing about me reading these questions is?
You don't
I
have
can
to
add
answer?
my own thought now, and I don't have to be
That's
railroaded by
exactly
you
right.
jackasses.
Gavin, this is all your fault, buddy. Josh never gets asked because
Gavin
Oh,
also
Tom's back.
put a very important PSA on there. Do not put lube in your HPA tank.
There's a
Yes.
There's
Do
a-
I
not
just said it for the lulls.
put that in there.
There's some
Yeah,
really
stop it.
spectacular pictures.
Stop it.
On forums about that too. So yeah, definitely do not do that.
So first of all, what do you think the next big evolution in paintball equipment is? I will tell you. It's going to be an integrated, well thought out, well manufactured helmet and mask.
Yeah, like a
mag-fed players will buy that. Every single mag-fed player that's out there is wearing some type of fast helmet or some type of something
helmet or
other,
something
bump helmet
or
or something like that. And every single one of them does not fit well. Every single one of them sits funny. And every single one of them looks fugly because it sits more or less on the back of your head without taking
Do you know
some
why?
type
Do you know
of...
why that is, Josh? Because you have speedball players designing products for the majority of the
No,
rec
no,
ball.
no,
It's
Joe.
true.
No,
It's true.
he's
He-
it's,
you know
it's
what?
right.
I would ram Joe right now if
Whoa!
that wasn't true.
Good
No,
lord.
but I would be
That
with
was
you. But,
way-
but it is not. Joe is right. They're the people that are designing the
Pardon.
products for every genre for the tip for up till this point. Are arguably the bulk of them are speedball players, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just that is a valid
Not
point.
that there's anything
You don't
wrong
have
with that.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and all his buddies designing snowplows.
It's
Come on,
not
let's
that
go.
there's something wrong with it, but there's something not right about it at the same time.
Well,
and that's part of the problem.
It's like a wood erect ball player designing
Erect
things
what?
for speedball.
What are
like
you talking
it
about
would be-
erect players for?
I think
wood.
I meant
said.
he said a recreational
I think-
player. Don't say woods.
Do you
ball.
see how important my comments can be to this show?
Josh,
Can we stop skipping me at any point in time? The
no,
official
what?
bread model of the show needs to have a voice more often. Okay.
we got it hooked on
Okay.
a line, and we're running it.
So Marvel
And then, secondly, to that comment, how about fields and events? Really, really cool thing could be if you have a team and you do something like complete a mission. You bring that mission back. Possibly, instead of going, okay, we got 1,000 points off, we go and keep people go on about doing whatever. Why not have rewards?
Yada yada.
Perks. Like you play video games now, and it's like you get a 10 streak death kill. Okay, yeah, here's a LAV, here's a remote control RC car bomb or something, right? Why not, as a team, if you complete a mission, you come back, here's 5 smoke grenades.
Yeah. Tangible things
Incentivize
you can-
people
yeah.
to get
Yeah.
deeper into missions. Okay, you do that, yeah, sure. Here's 500, or
Josh,
here's
I'm-
100 paintballs, right? But to your end, on the whole electronic thing, that's all well and great, but there's one important thing you need to remember when you do a big game, you do a big scenario. Keep it simple.
Yes.
Too many times we go to these games and it's like, it's so complicated and it's so this, and everything gets lost in translation, and then by the end of the day, people have given up and they're just playing,
Straight
shoot each other.
elimination.
The
That's
good
it.
old KISS system.
Yeah, people lose interest in it because it's not simple. If it's simple and you get rewards for completing it, you
It's
get
slow
more
motion.
participation.
Can we get Joe doing that again, please?
Here's your participation
camera.
smoke grenade ribbon medal.
Can you switch to Joe? There you go. Oh,
Go to Joe. Why?
he.
Keep it simple, smarty pants.
it was Kiss. Keep it simple, Seb.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah. What did I just see here? So
New Facebook keeps kicking me out of the chat for me. I don't like this.
You know why? Because you're an anti.
Wolf in the chat
It's
also
quite
says
possible.
that he needs
I did
dedicated
get my Assman
Milsim
license
designers.
plate.
I agree. I think that makes a lot of sense. Now I will give the product designers some credit. They do take a lot of their products and talk to people in the industry. I know Joe and I have been approached before about new products, and we've given our 2 cents. And we like to think we're somewhat knowledgeable between some of the genres. So I appreciate that. But again, like, you need to get a staff on hand that is a sole, Milsim style player to come up with new ideas outside the box. And
So that's what I want to see out of maybe out of Extravaganza, maybe out of, I don't know, not total numbers of sales. Like, it's hard to do with goggles because there's only one type of goggle, and you're right, it is a speedball goggle because that's what they all are, with the exception of maybe who made the full head.
V-Force made the one. The V-Force made it.
I had
the
one.
JT one as
No,
well.
there was a
Uh,
JT one.
Oh, JT
I had the
one.
JT,
headgear
yeah.
one,
Yeah,
right?
was-
Yeah, with the exception of that, I'd say all the other masks are built for speedball at some point. But I would like to see marker sales wise.
But there's one with
What
the
sells more,
helmet, like a
Speedball
army
or-
helmet and the face shield?
There's nothing
Which
wrong
one?
with it, but people want it.
but you know
But there's
what?
obviously a demand for it because people are going out buying non-paintball stuff and bringing
Yeah.
it in, and then companies are complaining because nobody's buying stuff from their stores.
But how many companies are making them right now? Like 2, 3?
What, like fake imitation helmets?
No, like how many goggle systems can you buy from companies right now?
Well,
You
I
can
think
get-
it's
you can
faster to
get
count companies that
JT
don't.
JT Empire, Virtue.
There's probably
They
2
make
companies on
masks.
paintball that don't manufacture masks.
that's
I guess
about it.
Modern Combat Solutions has their own.
And there's some new ones coming
Proto
too.
made
Some
some.
new stuff
They,
coming as well.
I don't think
Yeah.
are Proto still
Die.
around or no?
No,
Proto,
not
well,
really.
Proto, I guess Die makes some
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Rap 4 MCS makes one, says Khaleesi as well.
Right, I mean, First Strike might be the only one that doesn't. Right? Who are the guys that make the rip-off, the KP3? Who are those guys?
Oh, Zodin?
Zodin doesn't have a mask, I don't think.
We're bitter.
Does MacDev make a mask?
No.
No.
No, but all their
Nor a
guns,
loader.
all their guns look the same, like clones. I get it.
Joe's on fire.
They're all droid clones, so what do you expect, right? Yeah. But I mean, really, is that like that's it, right?
Yeah.
Or is Planet Eclipse to make one?
No
Oh,
masks.
not
Yes.
yet. Not yet.
Okay, so I lied. There's 4.
Well, Virtue as well.
Oh.
I
Virtue
feel like
Virtue
Brian
makes a mask.
Varno is
Yeah,
sitting on
they
my
make one.
shoulder.
I
Oh.
thought that we were talking about.
You know what I have to say?
Oh, sorry, Planet Eclipse doesn't make one.
Empire paint is by far the best paint and GI, but I'm very curious to try some
Like,
prestige.
like you did in college.
Empire's
Is
the
that kinda
best.
Curious?
Empire's the best paint we're allowed to buy.
Wow.
You're allowed to experiment
Ew.
in college, apparently. All right. You've got lots of questions. Let me just see what else we have on the show. We have
got all the
topic.
questions.
You know what? Let's do a couple more questions. I'm enjoying some of your questions. There's been some really good ones. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll go to our topic.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to throw one of these out because I didn't like it.
Punctuation or grammar?
It was actually content.
Ah.
Yeah. I'll show it to you after the show. It's okay. We'll tease everybody for it next week where we won't read it again. Okay. What non-paintball business... Oh, sorry, this is sent in from Aaron McCombs, who's a regular watcher of the show, by the way.
Yes. I saw that on Facebook.
What non-paintball business could you see benefiting from a joint partnership with a paintball field store/business?
How about a restaurant? You send your players and teams afterwards, and they get a little bit of a discount. They get a free appetizer.
Like the Mosvanuskis?
Like that or something like that could benefit.
Yeah.
The poutine industry?
Yeah. Any corporate culture would benefit by
I think so.
by it for sure.
I don't know. Anywhere.
That's a
anywhere.
great question.
I would like to see more clothing companies get into paintball. But like clothing companies like on a technical point, like Under Armour. I would like to see Under Armour paintball stuff.
They haven't made anything proprietary. Like their shoes and stuff or cleats are crossing over from football and from
But
other...
what is so special about paintball clothing other than some light padding?
Well, when you talk about technical clothing like Under Armour, it contains stuff like compression. So what happens is whenever you exercise, whenever you run, your muscles act like a rubber band. So they kind of like go back and forth. You can't feel it because it happens on a microscopic level. But when you use things like Under Armour, where it's compression, where it squeezes the muscle, it actually slows down on that kind of rubber banding effect. And you end up less fatigued by the end of the day. You can run faster. Plus, it's wicking moisture away from your body. It's helping it dry, and it's helping you to
You're talking with your hands a lot tonight. It's very...
a sock company.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah.
Todd
So what
has
happens
a
when you're on
question.
I'm just reading through the chat right now, and there's lots of
Hotels.
great comments. Jimmy's saying hotels.
Airlines, like
Jimmy
a chain
Sweet on
hotel.
hotels.
So if there was a partnership, I guess if there was a partnership with a hotel chain that was continent wide, and every time you went to a paintball event, you stayed at a Hampton, and you could get 10% off your room at a Hampton because you were a paintball guy.
The Night's Inn, official inn of paintball.
Oh.
Yeah. Gavin Sharma says another company that would benefit from paintball is the Golden Corral.
Indeed.
Golden
Yes.
Corral benefits from us enough as it
Car
is.
rental.
Tom Bertrand in the chat says, "Hey Todd, good show tonight," and then Snickers. Well, screw
Wow.
you, Tom Bertrand.
Tom Bertrand's on fire.
Yeah. Under Armour, yes, that's another one. Dan McClellan and
Oh, no one said that tonight.
no, I'm reading through all here. I'm trying not to make a Todd moment, but yeah.
It's too late.
Food truck on site. Matthew Stone says
I've seen that a couple times.
Santos Lopez Cliff Bars. Paul Poston Waffle House. Tyrell says taxi services. Yeah, any of these would be fantastic.
Yeah, Uber.
Pims.
You know the
Hems.
number of university students that come to our field and they arrive and leave in an Uber. It's in the last year or two with the popularity
Okay.
of Uber, not as executives necessarily.
See, I
but
switched
the
over to
popu-
Lyft now.
The popularity of Uber, the number of students that university students from Waterloo that arrive
No
Sorry,
joke.
Waterloo?
No
Waterloo.
joke at all. And I'm not saying they sponsor the show or anything. And I know this is going to sound like it, but if you are looking for money for paintball and you live anywhere near any post-secondary education, college or university, drive for Uber on Friday and Saturday nights.
Yeah.
My friend, the money you will get, unreal. Especially on Oktoberfest.
Now I'm
Super
gonna
Bowl, big games like that, you got a lot of money coming your way.
now I'm gonna kind of play devil's advocate to that on busy days like New Year's and places where or times when the rates are inflated because it's hard to find these people.
High demand area.
The high demand times, absolutely. But I've done the math on it, and I looked into it just for what it was worth a while ago, and it's not a well-paying job. Like, it's sustainable living, and you do okay, but when you're solely responsible for your own vehicle, your own gas, your own time, it wasn't working out. Like, a couple people were making comments that there was only like $20 an hour after you pay for all of your expenses.
oh gee, that's awful.
Yeah, that's
No,
terrible.
but again,
oh dear!
but you're working.
3 hours on a Friday night that you're probably just gonna be sitting around on your fat butt watching Netflix.
That's
Well,
true.
go up, make $60.
That's true,
What's
but
wrong with Netflix watching?
Nothing.
How dare you?
only if you're going to
Nothing.
chill.
But listen, you drive for 1 hour, your Netflix and chill is paid for 2 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the chill may not be, but
Well,
that gets expensive.
Well, condoms
Wow.
aren't that expensive.
Gavin
Shut up,
says wear and
Wow.
tear. Gavin says wear and tear on the
Hey,
vehicle.
we've got a topic coming up tonight.
What's the topic?
All right.
do?
This was inspired by a question that came in by Wolf, so it's pseudo mail time, but pseudo topic. So Wolf asked a couple weeks ago, he said, what would we do if we were given $1 million for the sole purpose of promoting paintball?
I already
And,
spent my $1 million waiting for it to come in from Wolf. Yeah,
I would like Wolf to come
well,
like
if you
Ed
just write your
McMahon to
check
my
straight
door.
to Simon, that would be fantastic.
Where is that coming from?
Your
What?
phone?
It's not.
That's crapple. It's not my phone.
Yeah. Okay. So what will we do, guys? You have sheets in front of you. Seb, you've got some. Joe, you've got some.
I do.
Oh, we're done mail time?
Yes.
I had one more very important
Someone
question.
just got a message.
We'll come back to mail time, but I got to get to the topic just because.
I have one more important question.
Okay, what was the question? Let's do your last one then.
This is from Lisa Weber. Will BTB publish a schedule of events they will attend next year?
Yes.
Mitch, my question was, do you think we're organized enough to have a schedule of events for next season? It's like she doesn't watch the show at all.
well,
Yeah.
actually, Matt the Crypt is organized. And Joe.
I think I'm the least organized out of all
Right
of us.
now, we're going to probably try hitting up Super Game in the spring. I don't want to miss
East or
that one
West?
this year.
We'll be at Extravaganza.
And then Extravaganza, East Super Game. We're going to definitely try and make this year. We're going to make sure Brian knows our family holiday
Vacation
schedule
schedule.
first before he books the date.
Well, Brian, we'd like to review a couple of cases of Prestige paint too.
Yeah.
If we,
But in all honesty, every year we've kind of just been going wherever we've been invited, and we've been trying some new fields out. So if we haven't been to your
Bassin
field
looks-
and you want us to come,
Who is
let us know for sure. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's getting terribly annoying.
I just turned my ringer off. I don't reckon it's me because nothing's
no,
coming
I.
in.
that's an Apple thing, right?
It might be Corey.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, that might be it, Matt. Good point.
I'll go and
Matt the
talk to
Crypt
her.
saves the
No,
day.
let me. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. So you guys have $1 million. We're watching you guys in the chat right now. And yes, West Point Classic is something that we definitely want to get to as
Ooh.
well. So you've got $1 million. I know it's not going to go very far, but how would you get paintball to the masses and promote it?
I would buy a monkey.
Helper monkey? How is that going to help paintball?
It's like the Barnegate Lady song, Matt.
Yeah, that's right.
Drew Nelson says, buy an old beat-up RV, plan a paintball tour, film it, YouTube, Facebook, podcast, interview the field owners, players focus more on bush and scenario side, spend $500,000 on setups. That was in a Brazilian
Getting
field
harder and
setup.
harder to
Giveaway said
find
set
bush
up
these
some
days.
new players and renters at events. Also, use my spell check when I write stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
You were told.
Yeah.
Adrian Arcelo Garcia, market all different field celebrities worth making it on TMZ that like to play, make a push for thermal lenses for rental players if they can see they can enjoy it. Maybe push mag-fed pistol or pump limited ammo games.
Glenn in the chat says, have a video contest each month, 10,000 per winner. Brent says, create a commercial series. Wolf Hooyah says, commercials for movie theater previews. I think that's a great place to put it. Devon says, Behind the Bunker should go to Cousins' big paintball game in Long Island. Or is it Long Island?
We'll do it for $1 million.
Yeah.
There's one. Actually, there's one here from Zane Smith that's pretty darn good. It says, nationwide, free admission, free play, free marker, free balls all day. So if you got the whole country playing for free for a day, and then you got them hooked, man.
Yeah.
We do Paint Fest, free entry, free rentals, member pricing on paint.
Chris in the chat says $1 million worth of stickers and put them everywhere. People love stickers.
Hey, like I said last
Only
week.
if you can sticker like Air Force One or
Oh, yeah, because everyone's going to look at that.
the back of Donald Trump's phone. So he's sitting there and he's sending text messages. This is Behind the Bunker on it.
Like I said last week, if this is true, and the Russians could spend $100,000 on Facebook ads and reach 10 million people and influence 10 million people, then if you took $1 million, you should be able to reach 100 million people and influence them by spending $1 million. You should be able to reach that.
Now, Rampage Richie Santos in the chat says, put money in every case of paint. I want to say it's a great idea, but I would say don't put money in the case of paint. Put money in random cases of paint.
Like
So
a
that
golden
it's
ticket.
like a Willy Wonka thing. Yep. Yep.
Golden ticket to watch one of Simon's 5-axis CNC machines operate for an hour.
What is this sound?
Someone's doing that purposefully
Wow.
now, and it's really pissing me off.
While we're dealing with this sound there, I'd like to say happy birthday to my special lady friend, Sarah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthdays to you. What is going on with my left channel?
It's a we were cursed.
No,
Bye.
seriously, I got nothing on the left now.
I got nothing.
It wiggled your I'm
Wiggle
fine.
and jiggle your thing.
No, it's just yours, Zubies.
Wiggle. How can nobody hit the goddamn bell right now? Oh my god! Thank you.
I have a very, very, very important comment for
Okay,
tonight's
I'm
topic.
ready. I'm ready.
This is sent in from our friends at Raza.
Oh, Raza!
Listen, if you don't own anything from Raza, you're not a real paintball player.
Wow.
That's a stretch.
Get over to his website and order some stuff.
BTB15 gets you 15% off, baby.
What? That's it. Okay. Go. We'll wait. Are you
Yeah.
there yet? Okay. All right. So he sent this in. He says, I would sponsor the Todd Martinez Paintball Yacht Circumnavigation of the Globe. And my friends, he spelt it correctly.
Nice.
What?
Circumnavigation. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
If I may quote Frank
Well done.
Costanza here. Now, what the hell does that mean?
Circumnavigation?
Means you want a piece
You
of
want
me?
to go around the world.
You want a piece?
I think Todd Martinez used
Circumnavigate.
Grammarly. I think he had Grammarly installed on his.
Why possibly?
Yeah.
Where is that coming from?
I don't know, but I'm about ready to throw whoever's phone that is away, and it's not you guys in the studio. I know where it's coming from now. That'll have to be adjusted for next week.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So it's your fault. That's what you're saying here, Todd.
So
Wow.
can I add to this $1 million thing?
Yes.
Because
No.
I was having to think about this. I was driving down the road the other day, listening to the audio podcast. there goes Todd.
There's even more
He's-
now. That's great.
I haven't seen him that
he
angry in a
left
while.
the show. I haven't seen him that where'd he go?
Holy smoke!
He's let's
Did
derail
he go
the show.
upstairs?
No, that's
weird. No, so I what I was thinking is getting a list of the top 200 YouTubers that have like their own channel
Yes.
that aren't annoying, paying them a sponsorship.
to promote
$5,000
paintball? Okay.
to talk to actually one go out and play, and then for 3 videos after that talk about their experience in a positive manner and make sure they don't show anything stupid.
But if
like,
this-
oh, look at all the bruises I got and being all
But
ridiculous.
if
Brian-
these YouTube peoples always start their videos or whatever by "Hey guys" or "Hey you guys," they're not worth
that's what
the
I'm saying.
chair
Not,
they're
not annoying.
fucking sit in.
Listen, you want to figure out how to start a YouTube video? Go watch Boogie29988.
Whoa!
What's up, internet? This is Boogie29988 coming at you live through the power of the internet. I
Brian-
love that guy. That guy's voice is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But nothing like that. That's what happened today. That drives me insane. I'm going to punch my phone.
Damn it,
every
I was
time
just going
watch
to tell you
one
what
of
happened
those.
today, too.
Brian
Oh,
Barno said they're filming a
Why don't you just tell
PlayStation
us what you did
commercial
today?
at his field right now, stuntmen and all. Are they making a paintball commercial or are they making a video game? What is it, Brian Barno?
Do they have the world's greatest stuntman?
Super game.
Does he
What is
drive a
it?
brown GMC
No,
pickup
because
truck?
he's sitting right there.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Super Dave.
Super Dave Osborne with Mr. Yamagagashi.
Sean Riddle said if
what's-
that's all it
what's-
takes him to leave the show is a
what's his
message.
assistant's name?
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Yamaguchi?
Yamaguchi or
Is it Yama-
Nikki, Nikki, Timbo, No
Yeah,
So
I
Rimbo,
forget his
Uma,
name.
All right,
Gucci,
I
Gama,
came back.
Gucci.
I figured out what it was. Gavin has been spamming us, and that's his notifications that are coming into us every
Well
time.
done, Gavin. Well done, sir.
Yeah. All right. Where are we at? Are we still talking about our topic, or
It's
do we want to
garbage
move
night.
on to things? Do we want to get to any more of the mail time stuff, or do we want to get to Prices Right?
To steal a line from Joe, it's your show.
Sure, show, man.
Joe, that's your phone.
So it's not my phone.
I lost my amazing pen.
That's not my phone. My
Joe is Todd is losing his mind. This
I
is
have
quite
no idea where
enjoyable.
that's coming from. I seriously don't, and it's driving me nuts. Everybody's phones are off, but it sounds like it's coming through my headphones.
No, it's a phone.
No,
over
it's not. It's a
there.
Oh,
phone.
it's definitely coming from that end of the room. Todd is great. That's let's talk about Todd while he's looking for that sound.
It's someone's. It's an Instagram.
No, look, it's not me.
It's an Instagram.
All right,
alert.
well, whatever.
This is called Samsung.
Samsung. My phone
We'll
is on
figure it out.
mute. I got nothing.
I'll take a gander.
It seriously is one of you guys, isn't it?
The only sound that's on my phone is Clash of Clans.
It's not me.
Are you sure it's not coming through?
I'm really enjoying this.
Is
I
it coming
really am.
through the microphones, or is it coming through?
It's someone's phone over there. It's not my phone.
Oh!
There it
I
is
heard
again.
something
There's
over
a
there.
phone over there. It's an electronic communication device. If we didn't have, if cellular phones weren't invented, we wouldn't have
I
this
think we
problem.
should give you some Ritalin.
I'm
'cause you
shaking
guys
all
are-
of you guys down before you come into the studio next week.
You know damn
Everybody's
well,
looking all innocently. Listen to you,
you know
beard
damn
model.
well you know damn well I don't have an iPhone.
It's some sort of
Or
iPhone. No,
you bread model, whatever you are.
Wow.
It's an
It's
Apple.
official.
It's an
I
Apple
changed it on
sound.
Facebook. I'm a bread model.
Oh, Matt's found a knapsack that has something
no,
going on.
no,
Whose
that's
snap snack is that?
Contraband.
that's my work laptop, and it's turned off.
But is it an Apple?
It's no, it's watermelon.
Oh, nice. Is that a brand? It's
Yeah.
like a plus size brand.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Moving on.
What do you?
Moving on.
Okay,
with that
Tom
air, oh my God.
Bertrand, it's not my phone. Right there. It's sitting right here.
I just heard it again.
Tom says
don't
it's his
know.
phone.
It's Matt the Crypt just
Is it-
messing with
Is
us.
it going through the headphones or no?
No.
Can you guys
I
hear it
just
at
have
home,
my
or is it
headphones.
just...
Well, you don't have an iPhone either, do you?
No.
No.
I'm not.
And whoever it
one
is,
of those.
how could you possibly be having a conversation?
There's
Like,
it. There's it again.
I don't talk that fast that I could even make that many notifications, let alone type any. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, go.
Please.
Keep our professional composure here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
already lost.
yeah.
All right.
Long
Too late.
gone.
Mail time.
No,
We'll
fine.
do MagFed next week because we don't have enough time to do that. We can
Gavin
do prices
said we could
right.
hear it.
I don't know where the mag or the, oh, never mind.
It's Gavin.
Gavin snuck in here and left his old phone. He's just been texting it the whole time.
How about we get into some prices right?
How about we
Okay,
don't?
let's price is right.
All right, let me get this organized, Matt. All right.
You're rattled.
So what
I'm
did you guys
pissed.
do today?
Hey, you're blushing.
First, well, you were right across the thing from me here. I see. I'm not.
Did you
doing
eat
that.
today?
Is that your
Are you
foot,
hangry?
Oh.
I'm not hangry, but I am pretty annoyed. So here we
Hangry?
go. Tipman. Oh, all the bids now. Every item is going to go up sequentially in value.
Why
Or
do you
stay
keep
the
doing
same.
dumb stuff like that?
How come
Because
my
people
video-
keep goddamn hitting the notifications on these phones. I can't hear.
Oh,
All right,
whoa,
so
whoa,
Tipman
whoa.
68 carbine paintball marker retro
Whoa.
With the
Wow.
expansion chamber.
with a
that.
long barrel.
That's a J&J barrel, I think.
I
Or
think,
maybe that's just a smudge.
I think you're right, Skip.
Oh.
Look at that.
Actually, I would say it's the Smart Parts All American tip.
I have a question.
I would say it's not.
What company
Yeah,
or
that is.
who
Yeah, because
installs
there's a
hardwood
Smart Parts
floor
insignia.
in like 6-inch lengths?
What?
It's called remnant.
Well, they do
Whoever
it,
installed your hardwood floor
but they
needs
do
to
it,
be
Zuby, to
fired.
get rid of all the knots like this.
the knots.
Yeah.
That's a nice crevasse that you can put the dust in when you're sweeping.
Yes, you don't even
It's
need
the
a
honey
dustpan.
It's a perfect spot for my son to fill it with apple juice.
All right, here you go, guys. Glenn in the
shred
chat
cheese.
says, "Yep, it's a Smart Parts All American Rock." $2.99 says Dalton, and 175 says Ian.
You're drunk.
Caleb Begley says $59.95,
Almost.
and Jeremy Summers 69. Glenn for 29, and Greg all the way, or George all the way down for 13. What are you guys thinking? Who won the last one?
I think it was Garvin.
It did. So Garvin, you're going first. Garvin, what are you
I'm
saying?
thinking Safari needs a burn in hell.
Gavin,
Do you have a bid?
Gavin, Gavin, you're going first.
Oh, I'm going first.
Yes.
Gavin fell into the crevasse.
In the crevasse.
That's
85
French.
bucks is Brian Barno. 25 bucks is Eric Engler. You usually go after Eric Engler.
I'm gonna go with my man Matt Brandt here and say $89.99, Bob.
Very good. All right. Zuby, that's you.
115.
115. Joe?
139.
Shizzle Manizzle gets really close at 40 bucks. It's 35.
Wow.
35 bucks.
That's not bad.
No. Next up, we've got Automag
My mouth thinks I'm
Paintball Gun Pump Kit.
Oh, that's like $3 million right there.
How
This
ridiculous.
one here put
I
Tom
don't
K's
know.
kid through college.
It quite obviously hasn't been oiled, so
Who won
Lube.
that, Matt?
It has not been.
No one.
No one. Okay, I should. Okay, that's fine.
oh,
The house-
So,
buddy.
Gavin, you get to go first.
Let's go with $39.99, Bob.
Okay. And remember, we sold the last one for what was it, 35?
Oh,
so it's either
six-
same or more.
Other,
It's
other
either
Gavin
same or
said,
more.
Other Gavin said 60.
I guess you got to go with 60.
No, the real Gavin.
Hey, what is that supposed to
Well,
mean?
real Gavin Sharma.
You're a
please
reasonable.
stand up.
You're a reasonable facsimile, sort of.
Okay, I'll take that. Thank you.
No, it's true. Both of them speak French.
All right, you sticking with 65, or are you going to stick with what
Yes,
you...
Gavin says Zoodalore.
All right.
Sorry, who said 65?
Zut, I missed one.
Gavin said 60.
Zuby, what are you thinking? I'm seeing 49.75.
What was the price of the last one, sorry?
35.
Let's say $39.99.
39.99.
Can't.
Seb said 30.
Seb said that.
Okay.
Le Bastard.
Le Bastard.
$35.99 then.
Okay. Joe?
Does that make sense?
$52.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
This sold for $115.
Hot damn. Simon, can you make a couple of those?
So next up for grabs, Tasco stock gun in great shape with rifled brass barrel.
I need you to take down that window.
So let's do a little bit of a zoom in on this.
Whoa.
Oh, that's got one of the Lone
like a Star
Star
Wars
grips.
gun.
That's like a Bushmaster
Is
cross.
this a knockoff?
No, it's
or
a
was this a-
Tasco made stuff, so it was around the same time. The phone, it's still beeping. That's around the same time as the Bushmasters came out and the Aerostar Assassinators and such. But you're not even listening, so why am I even
At the
wasting
end
my
of the
time?
show, you're not going to have any molars left.
Todd's
He's grinding his
losing
teeth
it.
over here.
This is like I was talking about paintball
Going
history.
Lloyd Brown on this thing right now.
And those see, look at this gun. Look at the
It's
grip.
in
look
your
at the
backpack.
grip. Look at the grip
Serenity
on that gun.
now.
Go back to that picture.
That's a real AR-15.
Go back to the grip. This, guys. Now we're back to this grip. Now on your MagFed guns. That's like a grip. That grip will fit on any AR-15 or any M16 or whatever variant. Guys were progressive back then.
All right, who goes first on this? I guess
Joe.
it's Joe.
Joe
Joe goes
won last
first.
one, right?
Joe, 275.
275. Seb, shout out something. What are you thinking? 155. What are you thinking there, Josh?
276.
Jimmy Churchill says 250. Kathy, she's a girl, says $210. This sold for $225.
I think Gavin actually said to
Seb, you win.
Seb.
Go over there and reach in Todd's pocket.
Seb's looking through the studio, and for some reason, miraculously, it's not buzzing or beeping right now, Seb.
I've never seen anybody touch so much dust.
Pump Mechanical Ion.
Whoa.
Paintball gun marker. Torque GOG. Smart Parts Custom.
Crap.
Peterson. I don't know where Peterson comes in. Oh, right there, yes.
Maybe that's a town. They
So
live in.
it is a pump ion, essentially. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking it's ridiculous.
Josh, or sorry, who won that?
Seb.
Seb won it, and he wasn't even in the studio.
Let's go with $115, Bob.
Well, it's got to go up and
It's got to be higher than 220.
No,
Oh.
150. Oh yeah, 220.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go $235.
All right, Zuby?
You can tell me someone paid more than $100 for this thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just-
More than 220.
It's custom.
Why? 220 and 1 cent.
Joe?
Why long face, Seb?
255.
255.
Bazinga.
Seb, did you get your bid in?
Yeah, 235.
Yeah, he went first. remember?
Okay, so this sold for $250. Matt, do we have a winner yet?
Yes,
Sab.
we
do.
do.
Perfect. Fantastic. Let's call it that.
I'd like to show the folks Joe's hard work. He's always working, that guy. Look at this beautiful.
The software.
The,
That's a software
this is
program.
It's
impressive.
my Excel spreadsheet.
This is
Joe-
old school, yo.
Joe is sponsored by Sharpie.
I was the originator.
So what do I win, Todd?
You win the microphone award.
The water pick.
Although it was pretty touch and go this earlier in the show with your horrible mic skills.
Hey,
I would
No,
like to do a
but-
behind the bunker survey.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
people hear the word water pick, do you think something for flossing your teeth, or do you think a shower head?
I think of selling computers.
flossing your teeth.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Well, what is
Yeah.
it? Flossing your teeth?
personal computers.
Flossing your teeth.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Water pick manufactures more shower heads than they do actual dental hygiene products.
I have a
can
water
believe
pick
it.
for watering my plants.
I have a water pick in my
Yeah.
shower.
Have
It's
the
a
Lieber
Russian black
2000.
market or Czech Russian.
It's a
Czech-
Russian hat.
Yeah, we're
No, the
everyone
Russian
said-
black market
See,
shower
everybody
head.
in here is saying teeth
No, that was Yugoslavian.
Oh, you can
Yeah, it was Yugoslavian.
market shower.
from the former Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
That's what it was. All right, so here's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost out of time here, but before we go, we're going to show you something really cool. Matt and I did we've been broadcasting for the Ontario Paintball League for the last 5 events this summer, and we newly got an instant replay machine, didn't we, Matt?
Fantastic.
And not this past weekend because it's not done yet, but the prior event 4, which happened like about a month ago, we took all the top 10 plays of the day and put them together in a quick montage. So we're going to send you out with that in just a second.
And my voice is in there too.
It is in there. You made number 7.
French. Yeah, I was number 7. Actually,
So listen
7 would be
closely.
a great name for a kid. Just saying.
If you just
Well, that or
You're
soda.
giving it away.
if you're just screaming tabernacle for 20 minutes, does it count as speaking French?
I suppose it would be, but
Yeah.
my dad would be like very disappointed.
Oh, wow.
My dad.
All right, Josh Zubizabrickus,
What?
thank you for being our bread model tonight.
What?
Bread?
Marble rye. Make it marble rye.
Yeah, don't forget, folks, be a baker and spade or neuter your whole wheat.
Wow.
Cut the sides off of it. Cut the crust.
Are you a crust or anti-crust?
I'm anti-dentite, but I
Talk or
I
no
don't know.
talk? One talk, one no talk.
Nice. Joe, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks very much for having me. See everyone next week, and we'll bring back some custom corner. Maybe the vault will come back sometime.
Well, I would enjoy that, Joe. I would truly enjoy
Let me
that.
see what I can find.
For sure.
Need some vaulty goodness.
And don't forget to like and share, guys, so you get a
Like
chance to
and share.
win some patches for next week. And Glenn in the chat says, I'm baking bread right now.
Don't forget to
Glenn, if you need somebody to model
send
it
us-
off, just send me a
Send
message.
in your pictures of your pumpkin or your gourd with Behind the Bunker carved into it, and we'll send you a prize pack. We'll vote on the best Gordon
Yeah. Sorry, tell me again, what's orange and round that you're carving?
pumpkin.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I spelled it with a second P, but...
Pamplemousse.
That's a rose. That's
Bibliotech.
pamplemousse.
and Sébastien Monnier.
Hey, thanks for having me. Gavin, we miss you.
He's at home tonight with a yeast infection, he says.
Gavin, are you going to watch the Brave tonight?
And happy birthday, Sarah.
He's got mono, crabs, and yeast infection. This is a rough night.
And Matt Script, thank you for pushing buttons.
Ah, you're welcome.
Thank you guys for all listening, and thank you for all of you that are listening to our podcast and hitting that subscribe button. We're seeing our numbers going through the roof right now, so thank you very much for that. Aside from that, guys, make sure you go and join the photo contest at My Paintball Patches. So that we can give you guys some paintball
Yes,
patches, and make sure you check out paintballpatches.com. And before, I don't want to misquote it here, so let me make sure I got it right. Put BTB 2017 when you go to mypaintballpatches.com. Why? Because you get 10% off. Doesn't do anything for me.
Wow.
Gives you 10% off. So check those out. And hit that share button, guys. Otherwise, we're going to see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and check out the top 10. We'll see you next week.
Stands up.
All right, here we go. Wall's loaded. Here it comes. Goodbye, Mark. Goodbye, Clayton. But they were able to... Oh, and goodbye, Morris. That was a 3-pack winning. Matt, do we have that as an instant replay? Something tells me they would have good internets.
With the S.
Yes. The Northern Loyalty players dropping like flies here. What is going on?
Somebody just got bonus ball in the head.
They sure did. And a minor being called on that one.
Yeah.
He gets shot out of his spot. So here we go.
There we go.
Comeback season. Oh, that's the 6th slip of the day.
Oh my God.
Did he
I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't know if he's served.
Is he gonna
or
hit the
anything.
buzzer?
Okay.
I love that. Good for you.
Only have 2 minutes to score 3 points, so the clock is not in their favor, and it looks like he's going to shoot
nice
2
shot
players
across
out.
field.
Although
Well
he gets
done,
shot out in the
Moniz.
process. James D is going to come through. Oh, and he
Oh,
slipped.
that's another slip.
There we go. Comes through and shoots the last player, and then he's come bunker the.
And what does that do for our slip count? Forget the score right now.
That puts our slip.
Up the middle, going to the snake 1 or the 50 snake.
Oh, there he goes. 50 snake off the break. Does he make it?
I think he made it. No, he didn't make it. They got to go. I wouldn't have stopped at that W.
So we're down to 13 seconds.
Kyle T coming through.
Kyle T coming
Don't get
through.
shot.
Pick up another though.
Oh my
It
God.
looks like they're gonna do it.
Wow. No way. 4 seconds left on the clock.
Wow. So excellent job by the Chargers.
Matt, do we have that on a replay, or did we?